Hey everyone, it's Christian from District 6. As you can see, I'm repping my District 6 shirt, although it's inverted because it's a photo booth, but whatever. Um, I'm here just to give my final thoughts about what just happened going down in the TriQuell. Um, I died, obviously, but honestly, I ain't even mad, bro. I'm not. I mean, fight of 8, one of the people were me, one of them was my ally, Micah. And of the other 6 people, 5 people had a hand in writing my death or collaborated to try to kill me. And you can't even be mad at that. Like five people wanted me dead. And I mean, how am I going to fight back against 5 people? Like, if I had to die, I'm 100% content going down at the hands of 5 different people. I mean, how many people can say that in whatever Hunger Games game they played that it took 5 people to kill them? Not a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed, and I really thought I could win, but sometimes you just got to deal with the cards that get dealt to you. Um, the only things that really kind of ticked me off is just the fact that Micah's alive. And now, remember, Micah's my ally, but Micah didn't submit a defense. And I know this 100% for a fact. Micah did not submit a defense. And as someone who died in this battle, that kind of pisses me off. Because I spent time writing defenses, and I'm sure Danny and Christina and Lance did too. Danny, Christina, and then me, yeah, we're the 4 that died. And if I was them, I'd be pissed too. Because we spent time to actually write all of this out and put time and energy in it, and then someone who doesn't gets to live. I mean, I know in the context of the fight in the story, there wasn't really an opportunity for the rest of us to live, but come on, like, it sucks. It sucks, and I know there's something we can do about it, but I'm not going to lie and say that doesn't piss me off, because it does. And I guess the only other thing, really, is just how different I was in this final fight. And I know V can only do so much shaping the situations with the attacks and the defenses, but what was written for me was so opposite of everything that I've written and what's been published in situations. And I'll be honest, my opponents wrote me as this giant, bubbling, pretty much buffoon, which, granted, they're trying to kill me, so they want to make me look as unflattering as possible, and I get that. But if you go back and look at the other 3 situations, I'm anything but. Like, everything I've written has been very calculated and cool and thought out. And if I was going to die, I really wished that element of what I've written could have stayed true. And that kind of disappoints me, because it feels like I died, but I didn't die as me. Does that make sense? What else? But no, congrats to the people who lived. You obviously had the hookups and the connections that I didn't. So props to that. I mean, like I said, I can't be mad at that. And I won't be mad at that. But overall, I can say this has been one of the coolest and best things I've ever done. I've met so many awesome and amazing people, like Derek and Dan and Mary Rose and both the Bretts and Kay and Josh and just everyone, and how many hours they've basically spent wasted. Well, I don't want to say wasted because it means nothing got accomplished, but all these hours I spent talking to you guys in the tribute chat and tiny chatting and all that, and it's been awesome. But I definitely have to give 3 special shout outs to 3 people who I am so glad I met. First person's got to be Cassidy. Well, I guess it's probably not as obvious to you guys, but Cassidy's been like my second mentor, and we've been talking and texting and all this, and I'm just so glad I met her. She's actually really, really, really cool, and she's helped me out so much through this. Next person is obviously my mentor, Colton, who honestly I would have been so lost without him. There's so many times that I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and he set me on the right path. And I mean, I don't know how to repay that. and he's just awesome. I'm so glad I've got to meet him and been able to talk to him and all of that. And then finally, this one is obvious, is has to be Leanne, who I'm so glad I met. She's probably, I'm going to say, out of the 22 tributes, she's the best person and a friend. And sorry everyone else if it offends you, but I like Leanne better. And if you told me you like Leanne better, I'd be like, yeah, better than me. I'd be like, yeah, totally. She's a better person than I am. And if you guys haven't really gotten a chance to talk to her yet, you totally should. And I can just say, Leanne, I'm so glad that, like, third tiny chat, that I private messaged you about being allies. I think that was the best decision I've made this entire game, by far. And I'm just so glad that I've become your friend. And I wish you wouldn't die. I wish you hadn't died in the bloodbath. I wish we had that foresight to end that. Things would have been a lot different. You guys are lucky that Leanne died in the bloodbath, because I'm not gonna lie, we would have fucked shit up. Oh, I'm sure everyone is wondering what was up with Leanne and me in the arena. Everyone thinking that I was going crazy and I was seeing a ghost or whatever. I wasn't. B knows this because he's read all my submissions and I've talked to him about this. Is my mouth unsynced? I can't even tell anyways. But Leanne isn't proof of me going crazy. Leanne was the physical manifestation of my decision-making process and my subconscious, basically. And Christian, as a character in the TriQuell, never really saw her. What it was this, what I thought was a creative way to show how I made decisions without just saying, he contemplated this, he contemplated that. I mean, I had some of that, but I wanted to take it on a different spin. And these conversations that I had with Leanne were just the mental process of making decisions. And I totally get that. I wasn't really clear with what was published for the TriQuell. But, and I'm going to put up everything that I've written. I wrote narratives for each choice, and a lot of that decision-making process is really clear there. So I'm hoping when I post that, it'll make sense to you guys. But yeah, so Christian in the arena was never crazy. Everything with Leanne was just how he made decisions and showing it to the audience a different way than just saying he did this or he thought this. Anything else? Oh, it's a real bummer that I didn't make it to the final situation, because I had a killer ending in store, which it's gonna have to stay secret now until I win one of these things someday, sometime. Sorry, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love tooting my own. Actually, I don't like tooting my own horn, but I'm gonna do it right now. That it's pretty kick-ass what I had in store for ending, and it was pretty. It wrapped up would have been my story in the TriQuell pretty well. Wow, this video is almost 9 minutes, way longer than I thought it would be. The only people who are probably going to watch it are going to be like Leanne, maybe Colton and Cassidy. But yeah, that's it. This won't be the last you see of me, that's for sure. Whether that makes you groan or excites you, whatever, I don't care. But I'm not going away, that's for sure. So good luck to the remaining tributes still alive. I wish I could say I wanted one of you to win, but I don't, because I wanted to win. Fair enough, right? But no, yeah, good luck, and may the best tribute win.